Hey everyone, it's Ethan Ormis back again for another video today, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here again for yet another CDL Pick'em predictions video. Obviously, it's been a little while. It's been about a month now, so yeah, let's get into it. Of course, we're going to be starting the major three predictions this week, and of course, we're going to have a bunch of other predictions later on as well. We've got another 3 weeks after this one. Of course, these matches start tomorrow. I don't actually know when I'm uploading this video yet, but nonetheless, let's get into it. So to start things off, I need to log in. I should probably do that. But after that, we will get ready to go and make our predictions. We're going to have some really fun matches this weekend. It's going to be really awesome to have the Call of Duty League back as well. So I am super pumped. So to start things off, we've got almost a slight rivalry here between the Royal Ravens and the Thieves, which will be a fun one. I'm not really sure where either of these teams are. Obviously, the Thieves made it to the Pro-Am finals, but they didn't look that great in the group stage, but they ended up doing better at the actual tournament, so who knows? And I mean, the Ravens, obviously, Gizmo out, Harry in. Who knows, once again, really, with them. I think I'll give it to the Thieves. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to give it to the Thieves, actually. I don't really know which team I have more faith in here, to be honest. That's a great question, to be honest. Who am I going to give this to? I mean, I don't think Thieves win a search. I'd like to think they have a chance in the respawn, though, but do they actually have a chance in the respawn? I don't know. I think I'm going to stick with the Thieves. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes the other way, though. Then we move on to Texas versus LAG, which will be a fun one. ProLoot gets his debut in the Pro Leagues, which will be really fun to see. Obviously, the Gorillas did not have a great showing at the Pro-Am, going 0-3, getting reverse swept by an Academy team. Obviously, isn't a great sign as well, or an amateur team, I guess, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to give it to Texas. I could see the Gorillas winning a map, though. Nonetheless, to finish off Friday, we've got Atlanta versus New York, which will be a fun series, I'm sure. I will give the edge to Atlanta, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's very, very close. Atlanta didn't look that great at the Pro-Am, and New York did. New York looked, well, quite literally the best team at the Pro-Am, considering they won the whole event. So that'll be a fun one, I'm sure. Again, wouldn't be surprised if New York manages to win that series either. Continuing on to Saturday, though, we have the Battle of EU. We have the Ravens versus the Legion. I mean, I do have more faith in the in the Ravens, but I would not be surprised if the Legion take this series. I mean, they didn't look great at the Pro-Am. They kind of just squeaked into the bracket play, but who knows? You never know what could happen. Continuing on through Saturday, we've got Toronto versus Seattle, which will be an interesting match. I do have the edge to Toronto. I could see Seattle winning a map, though. Then continuing on, we've got Texas versus Florida, and of course, Florida just beat Texas not long ago at all. I mean, it was at the Pro-Am. They 3-0'd them. Is it going to be the same thing? I don't think it'll be a 3-0, but I kind of am leaning more towards Florida. I'm not going to lie. I wonder how good ProLoot and this Optic team will look. Obviously, they've got 3 of the best players in the league, plus a very highly touted amateur player. So that's a really tough one. I'm not going to lie. I think I might give the edge to the Mutineers in 4 games. If it goes to 5, Texas wins. Obviously, Texas wins. You know what? No, I don't. I really don't see that happening. I could see Florida winning map 1, Texas winning map 2, and probably map 3, Florida forcing it to search and destroy, but ultimately I think I will give it to Texas. Nonetheless, we continue on to the main event of Saturday, the Gorillas versus the Rocker. I don't really have much faith in either of these teams right now, unfortunately. Obviously, I had so much faith in the Gorillas, and then they kind of took a back step, or a back pedal, I guess, and they took a step back to every team, basically, at the Pro-Am. I am going to give it to the Gorillas, I think, in 4. But who knows? I'd like to see more of Havoc, that's for sure. And continuing on, now on to Sunday, the final day of the weekend. We've got Paris versus Seattle, which will be an interesting one. I'm going to give the edge to Paris. I have absolutely no faith in Seattle right now. I'll give it to them in 5, though. Then we got the Rocker versus the Thieves. Of course, these two have had some pretty interesting and competitive series this year so far. I'm intrigued to see how that'll pan out this time. I don't really think it'll be any different. I'm sure it'll still be a pretty close series. I mean, map 1 goes to the Thieves, I would imagine. Although the Rocker looked decent in Hardpoint, to be fair. So who knows. I'll give map 2 to the Rocker. I'll give map 3 to the Thieves. I'll give map 4... I think I'll give it to Thieves. In 3-1 fashion. And then to main event the weekend, we have the Subliners versus the Breach, which will be an interesting one. I do have the Subliners winning. It feels weird not having a sweep in here, but I don't think it'll happen here. I really don't. I do have a lot of faith in this New York team, I'm not going to lie. So overall, on the weekend, guys, I have the Royal Ravens going 1-1. I have the Thieves going 2-0. I have the Gorillas going 1-1. I have Texas going 2-0. I have Atlanta going 1-0. I have the Subliners going 1-1. I have the Legion going 1-1. I have the Ultra going 1-0. I have the Surge going 0-2. I have the Mutineers going 0-1. I have the Rocker going 0-2. I have the Breach going 0-1, and I believe that is all 12 teams. So here we go. So the teams that only have one match this weekend is Atlanta, Toronto, Florida, and Boston. So we'll see how they do in the upcoming weeks. Yeah, this will be a fun event. Some matches to look out for on this upcoming schedule. I mean, looking at this weekend first, I think it'll be a really great series between Atlanta and New York. I'm very excited to watch that one. Continuing on, nothing too interesting for me Saturday. I mean, obviously I'm excited for the Ultra match, but no real standout matches here. Florida and Texas will be fun, though, that's for sure. And then these last 2 series on Sunday. Where is Minnesota at? Where is LA Thieves at? Where is the Breach at? The Breach didn't look that great in the Pro-Am, but the Subliners did, so who knows. And then looking at future weeks, I mean, Ravens versus Breach, I mean, that was like the battle for top 3, really, so who knows what happens there. Ultra Rocker, always a fun series. I'm excited for that one. Gorillas and Mutineers, also a fun one. Minnesota and Florida, that'll be a fun one. Atlanta, Boston, that'll be a fun one. Atlanta Optic, of course. Toronto, New York, a banger next Sunday, that's for sure. And then the following week, the last week of the major qualifiers, Atlanta, Minnesota will be fun. Toronto, London will probably matter quite a lot. Boston, LAT, Optic, New York. Wow, we got 4 fucking bangers Saturday, not gonna lie. And we've got 2 bangers as well Sunday, Boston, Florida, and Texas and LAT. So, yeah, there we go, guys. I'll save my predictions. Might as well. I don't really do these videos a day in advance. I think I am going to put it out right now because it's 4:02 and I need a video for today. I plan on doing some recording tonight, though. So, nonetheless, thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. Let me know your predictions for this weekend, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.